Hi, guys, it's Granny. So, George Alvarez, age 34, is the suspect who ran into all those people in the migrant workers in Brownsville, Texas. We're going to get to it in just a minute. All right. So, evidently, the death toll rose last night. It was at six deceased. 18 were hit total. 2 passed away last night. So that brings the total of deceased people from this incident up to 8. There's still 10 people that were injured. So what I wanted to do was listen to a newscast together talking about what happened. It actually even shows a video. Stops just before it stops just before the SUV plows into people. So I'm just gonna put a warning up. It's not really graphic, but it in your mind it can be. So I just wanted to put a warning up. But let's go ahead and watch this. We'll share my screen. And that's the one. Perfect.
Yeah, it's a horrific crash just over 24 hours ago in Brownsville. And new overnight, the death toll is rising. We've now confirmed 8 people are dead after police say a man drove through a crowd outside a migrant shelter in the town along the border. Right now, our Anieli Ruiz is on the road to Brownsville. She's just filed our latest report.
Good morning, guys. Anieli Ruiz here. We're gassing up and we're headed to the border to Brownsville. We're going to be covering the press conference that's going to be taking place this morning and also a vigil. We'll have the very latest for you guys. In the meantime, we're learning more about the crash. It just happened over 24 hours ago, and we can now tell you 8 people are dead. That's a number that's climbed since last night. We've seen candles lit up on the street corner where this crash took place, honoring the victims, even as so many ask what happened. One of the key questions right now for investigators, was this intentional? Police tell us they're combing through reports from witnesses who watched this SUV plow into the crowd. We've also obtained surveillance video of that wreck. We're going to show part of it to you as the SUV closes in on the victims, but we've stopped it before the crash itself. It's simply too graphic for TV. Mirna Arteaga manages the shelter where it happened. She says many of the victims were finally about to head out to be with family scattered across the U.S., their lives now cut short. Well, the suspect is in custody. He's in the hospital being treated for his injuries. And of course, we'll continue to follow this and bring you guys the very latest from Brownsville. Anieli Ruiz, KJU 11 News.
Anieli Ruiz was in the vehicle. She is heading to the border right now. Meanwhile, so far, Governor Abbott hasn't addressed the tragedy in Brownsville, but in less than an hour, he is expected to discuss border security with state officials. He'll be in Austin, and he is expected to discuss Operation Lone Star, which has sent a surge of DPS troopers to the border. He'll be joined by DPS Director Steve McCraw, as well as the...
Okay. So you can see that, I hoped you could see the cars kind of coming up onto the curb to actually get those people. I mean, he went out of his way, which is really sad. Kind of reminds me of the Waukesha parade deal, right? all those people's lives. And they said that some of the victims stated that he had this George had driven by and he was making some slurs about migrant workers or something. So racist or something, I don't know. Just what is this world coming to, right? I mean, we have mass shootings, we have I don't even know what you call that. That's not a shooting, so what is it? It's a mass tragedy. I don't know what else to call it. You know, I was even having a hard time trying to find a title for it, because what do you call something like that, right? They were testing, they took the driver to the hospital. He's being treated for his wounds, I guess, you know, I mean, that SUV did roll. And then he tried to escape after that. But I don't know, you know, what's going to happen? Well, I mean, I hope that he doesn't try to defend himself like our guy from the Waukesha one. But anyway, yeah, just keep those people in your prayers, you know, whether they're migrant or Mexican, it does not matter what they are, what race, color, religion, I don't care. People lost their lives for no good reason. And it's just really, really sad. Just keep those people in your prayers. And we will certainly have found enough to talk about this week, right? Just keeps coming up and coming up and coming up. I feel like I'm getting behind on the Lori Vallow trial because of Letitia Stout and the mall. There's more with that mall mass shooting in Texas. There's more to that I could actually talk some more about. Yeah, it just because they've named the suspect for that one as well. So anyway, we'll get to it, guys. We will. Plus, I'm working full time, but we'll get there. We will get there. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you guys. As soon as we get to 100, we are going to do a giveaway and, you know, invite your friends, you know, make sure you like, share, subscribe, please. And we will see you on the next. Thank you for watching another episode of Granny's Crime Busters. We really appreciate each and every one of you. Don't forget to subscribe and like and even share the content. You can follow us on any of our other social media platforms at YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. We really appreciate you guys, and you can also email us at granniescrimebusters@gmail.com. Thank you so much, and we will see you on the next one. Thanks, guys.